Yeah, dude, I see so much opportunity that we're leaving on the table by trying to X out crypto because it pushes against the central bank effectively, and that's really what it comes down to. And the way that I look at it is the opportunity is there for the banking industry, if they want to be a part of this, right, which they obviously do. We've got the ETFs, we've got all of this happening.
Yeah.
If they want to be a part of it, well, then figure out a way for you guys, as you always do, to capitalize on a market that is there and ripe and ready for people to continue to grow and dive into it.
Do you think the RWA ecosystem, being able to tokenize what we've already got, say, in aspects of our legacy financial system, tokenizing that, bringing that to the blockchain, is that their way in to say, all right, this is how we can participate. We know kind of the fundamentals of this stuff, and we understand, maybe the concept of crypto, blockchain, all that stuff, and maybe at some point, that's the move for them.
I think it's a very digestible thing for somebody in legacy finance to be able to make the move to crypto, because they're just saying, hey, all of these things that we've made money on before, we're going to kind of restructure the way that people are able to get involved in it. Like, let's say real estate, for example. They start tokenizing all of this real estate, giving multiple different people, subsets of people, opportunities to invest in a little bit different way. They understand the investment side. They might not totally understand the crypto side, but they say, hey, wait a minute, we can just basically take this house and turn it into token format and allow people to invest in it. And oh yeah, we're still able to do X, Y, and Z to be able to make money for ourselves. I think, dude, that market is massive. You know it more than I do. How big is the RWA? Somebody told me like $2 quadrillion or some wild number.
I mean, with derivatives and all that stuff, the potential is absolutely there.
Yeah.
And I think the statistics is that it's going to be like whether a $30 billion or $30 trillion ecosystem, in the next 5-10 years, something like that.
So why would they not be interested in trying to capitalize on that? It's a new way for them to be able to make money.
Yeah.
So why push against it?
Dude, and I put a big bet on Ondo in the RWA ecosystem.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other really good ones. You get like Goldfinch, you got Pendle.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of really good ones that you can that people can be betting on in the RWA scene. But Ondo is the one that I chose. That they've got the relationship with BlackRock, and that BlackRock's not going to lose here.
No.
They are not going to lose, especially in that whole thing. Larry Fink with him coming out saying, "Hey, this is the new economy." Like that to me is like, all right. That's where I need to be.
Yeah, and I think that is a great example of a reason that they should talk about crypto, for an example, tonight at the debate, because you do have all of the massive players. Let's be fair, BlackRock runs this world effectively. BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, whatever.
Right.
They're in charge of all the financial side of things. They're in now on crypto, obviously, with the ETF and the upcoming Ethereum ETF that's going to be before too long.
July 2nd, you think? Is that the date you're hearing?
They've been talking about it. Yeah, they've been saying start of July, and then look at this. So 4th of July, we know in crypto, if you've been around for any amount of time, holidays, we always get some sort of a holiday pump. You know what I mean? Christmas time, it happens. Seen it on 4th of July, seen it on Memorial Day. That's very normal. So I think that it could play out really well if they do put it out on July 1st, July 2nd, right before that holiday. You get the holiday pump along with, the introduction of something brand new.
5K ETH?
Dude, I don't think it'll be that long before it happens. I'm concerned geopolitically if the play that's been I've talked about this a lot. I talked about this with you a little bit. The market feels so much different right now. We've always had this predictable cyclical thing, Bitcoin to ETH to altcoins to crap coins, and then circles around. It doesn't feel like that's what's happening right now. It's like you're either in Bitcoin or you're in ETH or you're in some altcoins or you're putting money into meme coins because you're ready for the casino winnings that you're going to get. And I feel like that money is just recycling. We haven't had the altcoin season yet. We haven't seen any of that. I think it's a great setup. You've got presidential talking points in the crypto space, the real world assets, right, that obviously BlackRock and everybody wants to be involved in. You've got the Bitcoin ETF that just launched not too long ago. Now the ETH ETF coming up. My only concern is geopolitical moves. But let's be fair. I talked to Bill Noble about this yesterday. The goal of these institutions is to buy low. It 100%. Is to buy low. And so we believe at some point Bitcoin's going to be 100K plus. They know the same thing, but they have the ability to pump fear into these markets. They have the ability to move the needle.
They control the media, right? So
yes.
They control the narrative. They can trigger the panic selling and all of it.
And so I think that ultimately My only concern is is there going to be some sort of a war propaganda that's going to be happening, or an actual, an actual war, whatever. And surrounding that whole idea, it pumps so much fear into the retail person, kind of pushes them off to the side, and then the big institutions say, "Hey, there's my buying opportunity. Thank you,"
Thank
and they
you.
snatch it up.
And then retail gets hosed again because now prices go way up.